Mr. Weisefeld, we're talking about how to insert a chart into Next-Gen Inquiry. Let's get started. You want to add the content to this page. I'm on the data analysis page and I'm clicking to insert a chart. So insert a chart, and what we want to do is we want to do a scatter chart. We want to see our points without any lines yet. We just want to see how our data looks. So check it out. What I want you to do is name your chart student chart. I want you to include the line of best fit, and here's the big reveal. Our x-axis label, our manipulated variable all this time has been the distance that the cart was rolling in centimeters, and I want our y-axis to be the velocity, the speed of the cart in meters per second. So notice that I put the units in after the comma, and so there's our graph. So far so good. It doesn't have the points yet to graph, but I don't have to type them in again. Please don't type them in again here. Do like this. Go. So this is velocity or speed. We'll just say velocity. We better say velocity just to be consistent here. I've been calling it that already. Alright. The x value. Alright, so what I did is I clicked this. Let me do that one more time. I click this button right here. See this plus sign? It's not that plus sign, not that plus sign. This one right here. Which one am I going to do? So in the observation section, I have two tables. There's the data table and there's the student data table that you entered. So here's the student data table. Remember that I had velocity trial 1, trial 2, trial 3, and I had the velocity column, which was the average of those 3 trials. I'm going to click here and say this is my x-axis. My x-axis is my distance. So real quick, you can click anywhere, but when you finally decide that you want a row or a column, you click the check mark in the row or in the column that you want. So click this check mark right here. That picks this column, and then select insert data. So notice for me, you'll get 1323. That's my x axis data. That's my manipulated variable. Here's my y axis data. Remember, we're going back to that table, the student data table. So this is a drop down here. We're selecting a table from a previous step, the observation step. And now I don't want trial 1, trial 2, or trial 3, because what we decided is that the average of those trials was good enough for us. And so I'm going to insert that data here. And then I see my graph. I see my points. And since I clicked this line right here, include the line of best fit, this is finding the line of best fit, the line that is closest to all the dots. But it's a straight line, right? And so that's going to help us understand whether our data is a straight line or not. So click done, and boom, there's your graph. Nice job. That's what you are going to be doing for this data analysis section.